This is part of my plant/gardening haul from B&Q on Friday. This is my grow house. 52 centimeters long. You have to buy the cover separately to the base. It's got ventilation at the top. I left the label in for you. The cover came to about £8 and the base to £4. So if you can go and collect it yourself, £12 is really good value, I think. I've got my sunflowers, my giant sunflowers in here. I've got the Swiss giant deep blue pansies in here. They're a lovely deep blue indigo colour. I've got the lemon balm seedlings in here. They are growing so slowly. The lamb's elanetus in here, and the salad rocket in here. These two of us, well, this one needs some sorting out. I need to pot it up somewhere. I'm going to have to buy another one of these to protect them from the snails. Snails are such a huge problem here anyway. I've got Oscar dandelion. Baby boy. Poor little baby boy had fleas. I found fleas on him 3 days ago. Despite being defleed, and they only had 1 more week to go before the next treatment, but they do love him, poor boy. He's been bitten and he's been bleeding. I got him some special shampoo. I'll put the link into the video for those who have dogs. It's a little bit expensive, but it's worth every penny. It's imported from the US and it has natural ingredients in it, and I always try the dog shampoos myself, and it's the only one that makes the eczema on my scalp feel any better. It's great stuff, and it smells lovely for a couple of days. I've got a couple of buckets from B&Q, 97p each. For about since midweek. It's Sunday now. I've got flowers on my peas. My peas are so small. I thought they were going to grow to the height of the trellis I put in here. They're only about 15-20 centimeters high. So small. There was another flower here. Oh, here it is. There we are. See those there? That's the chamomile coming up. So I've planted chamomile in the pea shoot container. Although now, not pea shoots now, are they? I decided to keep them all as climbing peas. I've got more sunflower seeds in here. Oh, my flowers are sprouted. I've got all the labels written down in my gardening diary, so I'll add that to the video, because I can't tell you offhand what they are. I've been sowing so many seeds, you wouldn't believe it. I have gone seed sowing mad this year. This was on here, but we have coastal winds which are pretty strong. I really don't know what's going on with my sweet pea, and I'm beginning to think they are not going to show, because I've got this tiny one here. It's been here like 2 weeks, and the rest are just, I don't know what's happening. and I've been watering them every day, just about, so they haven't dried out. And that's like 4 weeks ago. Hey Twiggler! Hey Twiggler! Oh, look at those blue flowers. I don't know what they're called, but I got them from Lidl, and they come up. I put them in this garden container, and they come up every summer or every spring. They're like little purple trumpet bells. See? Aren't they pretty? Little angel bells. Angel trumpets, I think they call that shape. Oh, we've got some flies I've never seen before. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're a kind of bee. I've got so many bees on the patio. We've got the mason bees here. And from yesterday's video, we've got bumblebees, white-tailed bumblebees. I looked it up yesterday. They're called white-tailed bumblebees in that wind chime hanging up there. Look at the chives. There's so many chives come out now. Hey Chester. Hey Chester. The dogs do appreciate the flowers. And they're beautiful. So beautiful. I always leave some nettles up for the butterflies, because the butterflies lay the eggs on them. Aquilegia coming up. I've never had a problem with them. They seem to like me. With my Aquilegias. That's my free packet from Plant World Seeds. Kindly gave me. And look, who would have thought that grass has flowers? This ornamental grass has sown itself here somehow. You always have to watch your eyes. It's quite pokey and prickly. And look at the little flowers. They're so tiny. They're very bristly. Aren't they, Twig? Aren't they, Twiglet? I can't get over those grass flowers. They just suddenly appeared 2/3 of the way up the stem. Like, da-da, here we are flowers of the grass. So apparently that's how it must seed. I think I made a mistake here, and I put out the seedlings and they were far too small. Without the intermediate stage of a pot, I transplanted them out here with just a pair of baby leaves, and some of them are dying and others are thriving. Look, you've got these strong ones producing a second set of leaves. I put some of this basil seedlings in the sun lounge and they're doing well. I'll show you the comparison. I transplanted them on the same day. Look, these are the ones that have been inside the warm room. So I think I need to do that next time. Not just put them outside. I've got some more pea shoots here in this indoor pot. This is part of my plant haul. Look. Fittonia. skeleton. Look at that. I couldn't believe the pattern on those leaves. Almost lime green with a distinct, almost neon pink pattern on it. You see the skeleton, where the skeleton name comes from. And the poor thing was so dried out. Some of these shops, they really just don't bother watering their flowers and their plants. And I think this is some kind of yucca. I've been collecting yuccas. Well, not collecting them, but I collected them from the age of 14 for a couple of years. And then life happened, of course. I travelled and became a stepmother. And we didn't have much money then. All the money I made went to the kids, who I don't see today. This is my yucca. It's part of my plant haul from Friday. This is my African plant, the symbol of Africa. Oh, it's growing spikes. It just pricked me. Just pricked me there. It's got new growth, which is good. I need to put it outside. I think maybe in a bigger pot. They are supposed to be outside. They're called protasias. They're spelt Protea. Protasia. I think that's how the Africans, South Africans, pronounce it. And this one is King Protasia. And I have another kind of Protasia in the bathroom, which really should be potted up in a larger pot and put outside during the summer. We can have them in England in the summer outside, but come autumn, if it's too cold, or obviously winter, they must come indoors because they will die. They can't tolerate frost. Hello babies, where did you all come from? My little babies. How come I've got all these dogs? Where did all these dogs come from? Hey? Look, Bumblebee and Pappy. Just sweetie, come here. Oh, she lovely, she is. Oh, she lovely. Yeah, you're lovely too. Yeah, you're lovely too. This one is a child between Oscar and Beatrix. Beatrix and Poppy have been fixed. We've still got Chester to do. We don't want any more surprise puppies, do we, baby boy? You're a little puppy maker, aren't you? Yes, you are. Now, I got some seeds as well, some seed packets. And I'll have to show you them in a separate video or pictures. I got some. I love butter beans. And I've been eating more vegetarian again. So I bought some butter beans. I think they're called golden butter beans or something like that. And I got some straw flowers with a fancy name, assorted colour. And I got ornamental cabbages. I'll have to show you the seed packets. Now, on to the new cloche I bought. I hope there's no poo out here. That's one of John's jobs. Oh, there's a poo. Oh. Right. Get off there! Get off there! You don't go on there! apparently they're treating that as a doorway. The hard work and the seeds and the seedlings coming up. I can't have them walking all over it all. See, I've got the fence all around here because the dogs were disturbing the soil. John lost some of the pins of my gate, so I had to find something else to put in its place. So I found these short garden canes and another fence there. Oh, my wonderful neighbours are playing loud music again. Some people are so ignorant. Oh, I can see seeds coming up. There could be weeds. That there is a sweetcorn spike. I've got my flowers. I don't know if they're my flower seedlings. This is why I yelled at the dog. I don't want them trampling all over my seedlings. Seeds cost quite a bit of money. Well, when you don't have much money, it's a chunk out of your income. And look at those. Wow. Those are my sweetcorns. Over here, there, are the mini pop sweetcorns, and these are the Fiesta, the really big ones. That are like little spikes. I'm thinking I might have to peg the mesh cloche down to keep out the slugs and the snails, because there are little buggers around here and I don't want all my babies to be killed. I thought that would have deterred them from coming in here, but obviously no. We've got the whole garden to run in, and they have to disturb my patch here. Oh, they're just like naughty children. That's just a sunbathing herself. She's a typical Brit, aren't you, darling? She goes all red in the sun, don't you, baby? Look at this. I won't listen to that music all day, I will complain. That's really selfish to do that to your neighbours. This is another hellebore. So I don't know what these pink ones are. John's cleared more of the mess. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Coco, you naughty dog. Yeah, you know you've been naughty, don't you, Cocos? You know you've been naughty girl. Come here. Good girl. Naughty girl. Each of them had a boiled egg last night. I love boiled eggs. And almost every day they get sliced carrots.